10 something that we're supposed to be at. I'm sure Kathy will give you those details. And so before or after that, you can pop in and talk to the insurance folks. Yes?
No, so I'm assuming I won't be eligible till October 1st. You have to wait a month, right?
It's the first of the day following, first of the month following 30 days.
But you still have to register.
So yes, you're still gonna do open enrollment with everybody else. Because what we're getting ready to enroll in will be effective October 1.
Well, good time.
Yeah, yes,
So where do we go to,
enroll.
well, or say, I already have insurance, I'm not insured.
There will be a portal and we will email that link and it will be in the employee digest. Yep,
So we'll get it in an email.
Yep.
Good to know. Thank you.
yep.
Got it in your email.
We're doing last minute testing, make sure everything's correct. Like dealing with health insurance, y'all, is like crazier than trying to buy a car. Like all the sales games is gonna drive me over the edge. I'm like, here's what I'm willing to pay, can you do it? And they're like, well, I can't. Let me go talk to my finance manager. No, like, ugh. It's awful. Okay. Yeah. Anything else for me? Yes.
I have a question on with the pay.
Yeah.
And that, and you said we're paid by the minute and everything else. When it comes time to our PTO time that we get paid for, are we getting paid 6 hours or will it be 5.5 hours? Or how do you base our sick days? Is it going to be based on?
It's on what you're scheduled to work.
Okay.
So your supervisors over here should be, and you should be able to see that on your time card, is you're supposed to work 6 hours a day, 7 hours a day, whatever it is. And so it will also be important as your schedules change, if you permanently pick up a midday route, things like that, make sure what you're kind of clocking in and out matches what the system thinks, because that's also how you will get paid for holidays, potential snow days, things like that. It's all based on what your schedule is in Skyward. So. Cool? All right, I'm done.
Randy, one more question. So like if you have shuttles, that doesn't count.
Correct, because those change. Those aren't guaranteed all year
Okay,
long.
it's good to know. Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you, ma'am. That went fast. Really? On board? I can talk forever, y'all. Be careful what you pass. Oh, sign-in sheet. Who's got it?
All right, we're going to cover just a couple more quick things. A couple more quick things. And then we have a bus parked out on the north side. Today is picture day. So I hope you all did your hair.
No?
And then we'll take the bus over to where they're doing the photographs. You guys can get off the bus, get in line, do your photographs, get back on the bus and come over. Or if you don't want to wait for the bus, you can walk back. We're just a half a block away. Okay?
Is it the new bus?
I don't know what Joy picked. It was Joy's choice. Didn't matter which Joy.
It is air conditioned running. Yes, it's running and it's ready to go.
It'll be cooled down. All right, so give us 10 minutes, 15 maybe, we'll get you guys out of here to do that. All right.
My birthday is August 18th, Sunday, August 18th, and my last name is Swenson.
Cameron is talking.
Yeah. So I'm on Sunday the 18th, and my last name is Swenson.
So obviously we got our safety meeting today. It's just for you that are CDLs. Tomorrow we'll have our SPED and paras come in. They're going to go through the exact same thing you're going through today, except they're going to add SPED stuff into their program, including their SPED kids that'll be on those routes. So we have 139 employees now in transportation. That's why you guys couldn't all be in one room at one time. We don't have a room big enough for that. What a problem to have. We always put birthdays on the calendar. We'll get that one fixed.
Thank you.
First day of defensive driving on Monday. They talked a little bit about that. First day of school's on the 14th. K through, or excuse me, 1 through 9. Everybody will be in session on the 15th. Essentially, the 14th just means you're probably going to have a light bus. You're still going to run your route just like normal, but it's probably gonna be a pretty light load on that first day. Yes,
Is that a short day too?
No.
Is it a long day too?
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wednesday.
Yes.
Oh, crap balls. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, let me check, let me see if that's a half day. It is? Not a half day, but a short day, 30-minute release. Yep, it is. Shoot. Okay, well, what a day to bring school back. So those of you that don't know, I think you might have covered it in the new CDL meeting this morning. On Wednesdays, we do early release, so you just come in 30 minutes earlier, go home 30 minutes later, or morning, go home 30 minutes earlier in the afternoon. It's just, time's still the same, it's just getting shifted 30 minutes. Final Friday on the 30th, I have, so every month, for those of you that are new, we do a Final Friday on the last Friday of the month. Typically on the last Friday of the month if we have school. This first Final Friday, I have a gentleman coming in from the railroad thing, what's that called?
That's not till October, I think.
Is it October?
I think so.
Never mind, scratch that. Okay, just all right, that's August. Next month. Oh, that was a special slide move there. I don't know who did that. The second, we do not have school. Our first break. We're not even a month into school. Being a bus driver is awesome. Got some more birthdays. Safety meeting. The 15th is always when we have our safety meetings. Since the 15th is on a weekend, we'll have it on the 16th. And then final Friday. Why is it on a Sunday, Taylor? Final Friday, I'll be on the Friday, not on the Sunday. You're testing me. You're testing. Oh, so it'll be here on the Friday. All right. Couple more things here. Benefits. She's already talked about benefits. I sent out a test email this morning. If you did not get my email, there is something wrong with your email and you need to get it fixed. Okay? It went out to, if you were on the transportation, if you're under this facility, you should have gotten an email. So if you did not, if you're new, that might be your excuse, but let's find out for sure. But you need to check your emails because this benefit packet's going to be in your email. And everything that we do dealing with the school district, when we have school closings because of snow days, or if we need you to come back for emergencies because somebody flooded or whatever the case may be, this is how we contact you. I do texts as well, but it takes me a long time because I can only do 20 of you at a time. And there's how many? Almost 104? That's a lot of texts I got to send out. So,
Are they coming over to help them with their emails and phones?
Nope. Yeah, nope. If you need help with that, we'll just get you in touch with somebody. We have to set you up with an appointment. All right, we have lots of new staff. So if your name pops up, or as we call your name, if you would please stand up. Please stand up. Jason Willis. Welcome, Jason. CDL, is that what you're aiming for? Okay, good job. Keith, I'm not going to even try that last name. How do you say the last name? Alice Lewis Swain. So those of you that remember Jimmy, blind gentleman we used to call back and forth to Kansas City, that's his mom. Yes. Dan Beck. I can pronounce that one. CDL, right? Okay. Kendall just passed his CDL yesterday. Well, he got his CDL. He got his air brakes yesterday. Antonia.
She'll be here tomorrow.
Tomorrow, okay. Diane, I saw her up front, I think here. Yeah, she works over at Mace High, right? So she'll help us out with trips as we need them. Roger. Another new face CDL as well, right? James. Woo! Please stand up. There we go. Also CDL. And Jared. I meant yesterday CDL, right? So wait, there's more. Maria, probably be here tomorrow, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Para.
Those are all pairs.
These are all paras. Maria, Jessica, Sandra, Daisy, Farrell.
Pharrell.
For real. Rose and Stephen. So these are faces you'll just see in the hallways. If you don't know somebody, so especially those of you that have been around, Stop and introduce yourself. You remember what it was like to be new here. You remember what that's like. Stop, say hi, be friendly. That's not gonna be an easy thing to do, to walk into that. All right, I think I got one more, then we're gonna get you out of here and go get photos taken. Quick picture, if you want it. This is the first day of school. You should have got this in an email. This just tells you, oh, right there, early release. Thank you. So these are our first days and who's attending each grade. Like I said, you're gonna run your route just like normal. And then the kids that get on, and the kids that don't, you'll hopefully see them the next day. Okay? Couple more pictures going. Everybody good? All right, last one and then we'll let you out of here. We are not allowed to touch your phones anymore. What are you doing?
What are we doing?
What did I just remind you of?
Fingerprints, yes.
Oh.
She still has no clue. I
Okay.
can tell by the look on her face.
Okay, we are no longer allowed to touch your phones. If you're having issues logging into something or you can't get into Skyward or whatever, I cannot touch your, you didn't want me touching your phone anyway, we all know that. Chris and Tammy and them weren't, or not Tammy, but Deb helps, we cannot touch phones. Somebody claimed that somebody in the district broke their phone because somebody tried to help them, and now we are banned from your phones. So, we are not allowed to touch them. And we can help you walk through it, but this is how you get onto the Wi-Fi if you need to get onto the Wi-Fi. One is for those of you that have the Apple phone, and the other one is for us normal people with the other one. Okay, so we have this one. You're going to use the USB 266 video, bring your own device. I knew what that meant. That. Enter the password. There's your username. And then this, oh, you got to accept the certificate. Okay? The password is what? TB. I don't know. I didn't say it.
I don't think I'll ever.
Okay, that's all I have for you right now. We're going to come back and cover this. So we're going to go over, you're going to do photographs, and then, don't we have one of those fancy machines? Everybody has to have your fingerprint scanned. So Safe Defend is a program that we have throughout the entire district. If somebody, an active shooter comes in or somebody comes in to cause harm in our facility, your fingerprint is going to activate this machine and it's going to immediately contact EMS. They're on their way. They don't even need to know why. They just know we need help. Every school district or every school building, that's the more important, not that we're not important, but what are the chances they'll come here over Bays High, you know what I mean? But it's most important at the schools where we don't want an intruder coming into the school. So everybody that is an employee of the district has to have their fingerprint scanned. That way you can activate this machine. If you activate this machine, knowing there's not an, knowing that it doesn't need to be activated, you're just messing around with it, you could get fired. So please don't touch them. Don't go, ooh, what does this button do? That's not how that works. Okay?
The box behind her.
Now, actually, Tim, we're going to wait because Tony's getting certified to do that. I forgot about that. Tony's going to do that. So at some point, you guys will all meet with Tony. There's a smaller box in the break room. That's where you have to actually scan your fingerprint, and Tony's getting trained. I just remember that. They just did that. I'm sorry.
I wasn't ready for him.
She can't do everybody at one time. So if a handful want you go to Allison at the ESC, you can go. But not this entire room can go, because it takes like 15 minutes per person. So if you get your picture taken and then want to go over to ESC, go for it. We can do it that way.
I had mine done over at the high school when I was older, 3 years.
They don't do it here?
Does it just carry over?
If you've had your fingerprint done at another building because you worked in food service or as a para or something, you don't have to do it again. You're already in the system. Okay?
What time do you want it back?
We're gonna eat lunch. Tony's out on the grill right now. We're gonna eat, start serving at 11, and we're gonna resume at noon and get you guys out of here as quick as possible. So go get your pictures taken, and then come back. Everybody come back here as soon as you're done.
Are you leaving the stuff here coming back?
Your picture.